Exoprimal and Starfield are probably the only two games that I'm aware of that I am excited for in 2023. But we have a big issue with me reviewing this Exoprimal game. Just when you think every single game that could possibly be made has already been made, game genre has been made, has possibly been made. Nope, Exoprimal actually swapped stuff up. What do I want to say this game is? It is literally a hybrid of Overwatch, Call of Duty, throw in some dinosaurs, which are awesome because dinosaurs in outer space, two best things ever to implement into a video game. And then we also got some like MMO aspects, which your boy doesn't play any MMOs, so I really don't know what to use as an example here with that. And then we also got some like Diablo with like the hack and slash stuff. My friends, I'm just being real with you. It is very, very, very hard for me to describe said video game. And because of that, you know what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over here to this website right here called IGN.com, which posted a really like super immaculate, in-depth, extremely long review. But you know, I have this thing called brain intelligence. And because I have brain intelligence, what I did with this really long review is I used my mouse and I highlighted everything and then I copied it and I went over to this website right here, ChatGPT, which is an open AI software, which if you're unaware, I'm so sorry that you are unaware of this at this point. And I said, break this down for me. And my friends, this right here is what it did. It broke it down for me in like 8 paragraphs. So 8 paragraphs is pretty long review, right? It's a pretty long review. I agree. It's a pretty long review, but it is much better than 80 paragraphs. So let's begin. Exoprimal is a multiplayer only game set in the mysterious Bikitoa Island, where dinosaurs have been raining from the sky for the past 3 years. Players are forced to participate in data-gathering war games orchestrated by a malevolent AI named Leviathan. The game is a competitive hero shooter with the occasional cooperative element, where 2 teams of 5 of players compete indirectly and sometimes directly in separate parallel universes. The objective is to complete a variety of objectives faster than the opposing team. Can you already see like where I'm going with new genre of video game, of hybrid of everything? That is literally what this is. Just the first paragraph. ChatGPT can't even explain it properly. The game focuses on efficiency rather than hyper-precise accuracy and twitch reflexes. Players need to manage cooldowns, use special techniques, voice crack, effectively, and support their teammates to complete objectives efficiently. The final round allows direct interaction with the opposing team in a PvP mode, and Leviathan can grant one team the ability to transform into a giant dinosaur for a limited time, which, just gonna be real with you, I haven't been able to do yet, unfortunately. Exoprimal features 10 different exosuits divided into assault, support, and tank categories. Each exosuit has unique abilities and fills specific roles in the team. There are similarities between some exosuit designs and characters from Overwatch, but they still feel distinct enough. Okay, so I forgot to mention also, let's throw into this hybrid of whatever we want to call this game. I forgot to mention this. Ready for it? The game everybody was really excited for, but just completely flopped. Anthem. But this is not a flop. This is actually a very good game, my friends. If you have not played Exoprimal, please do yourself a favor and pay $1 for Game Pass and just try it. It's literally $1. You will enjoy it, I promise you. The game lacks single player campaign, which does kind of suck because, okay, so this is another thing. Your boy does not really care for multiplayer games anymore because he's such a potato at them all, and it's just super frustrating to die nonstop from these 12-year-olds that are so much better than me. So like when I can't build in Fortnite and somebody snipes me 7,000 feet away, dude, it just makes me angry and it upsets me. And I want to cry and I want to break my monitor and my mouse and my controller and everything inside of my apartment just because this 12-year-old sniped me from freaking 7,000 miles away. Okay. So I don't really care for multiplayer games anymore. I like to use video games as relaxing. And just so we're clear, the gaming news, the whole reason I stopped covering gaming news is because of stuff that I'm doing right now. My friends, when I hopped into this game not expecting or knowing what it was just a breath of fresh air. It was like, yo, I've never seen any of this done in any video game. I want you to imagine be me right now. Every single day, what your entire job revolves around is spoilers. You look up spoilers for every single game that you could possibly play. That is why I stopped playing or covering gaming news, because I couldn't enjoy any of the games that I wanted to play because I knew everything about them. So occasionally the story events occur during the multiplayer matches, adding some variety into the gameplay. However, after a few hours, the repetition of fighting the same dinosaurs in the same modes on the same maps becomes tiresome. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think that this IGN review, so it does IGN's review, and ChatGPT is breaking this down, so I'm just saying IGN. So that you do need to keep in mind that you probably got to play this for about 5 hours before you can like fully experience what this game is. And it's pretty easy to do that because it hooks you right into it. It's a fun game. It's very fun. At least for me, I like it, bro. I think it's cool. It's not like a super competitive, like, oh, they're so much better than you multiplayer game. It's actually like they did a really good job with it, man. Like so one notable issue with Exoprimal is the reliance on teamwork, making it frustrating when playing with uncooperative or unbalanced teams, which but the thing is, okay, I'm going to keep going. Okay. The progression system encourages players to focus on a single exosuit, but the team composition may require them to switch to a different one, slowing down their progression or compromising the team's effectiveness. Overall, the reviewers' initial impressions of Exoprimal are mostly positive. The game offers a fresh take on the competitive hero shooter genre, combining familiar elements from games like Overwatch with wave-based survival gameplay. However, the long-term interest in the game is going to depend on how it evolves, including the Dino Survival mode and the reveals of its remaining surprises. I do agree with that. I do think that as time goes on, it will get very, very repetitive, but I'm guessing that they're going to add new game modes. They're going to add new maps. They're going to add new creatures. They're going to add new characters, because if they don't, people will get tired of this game very, very quickly. But right now, man, it is a very unique breath of fresh air. Like, there's no other game like this. There's zero games like that I have played. And if you have, I watched before wanting to make this video, I watched ACG, I think is what his channel name is, or no, not, that wasn't the right one, that was a different day. Gamer Ranks, and then Jack Frags also made a video on it, and I wanted to play it because of Jack Frags. I was like, yo, this looks freaking awesome. So yeah, my friends. So one notable issue so teamwork, that does get a little annoying, but the thing is, man, is it's only like, it's not like a super difficult game. You know, like, dude, I suck at video. I'm not good at games. Like, I like playing like the relaxing, like, type of games, man, like the exploration games, like No Man's Sky. Like, I like stuff like that. It's fun. Like, it's just exploration type of stuff. Like, I like that. So, like, I don't know, the teamwork, I don't really see that being a problem. But dude, like, please do yourself a favor and play this game. It is very fun. The only other game that like I've actually seen people talk about that I'm interested in is Starfield. I love outer space. That's part of the reason I got into Destiny, which is like literally what I grew this channel off of. And then like No Man's Sky, I started playing No Man's Sky when it first came out, which it wasn't very good. It's fun now though. But Starfield is just like, I'm very excited for that game because it has like an exploration element to it, but it's also an FPS game, and that's single player too, so you don't have to worry about somebody sniping you 7,000 miles across the map. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys have played Exoprimal. Catch you guys next one. Peace.